Todd Barclay.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It gives me great pleasure to speak in support of the Reserves and Other Lands Disposal Bill. I think, to touch on Mr Cunliffe's last point, it was a deliberate strategy of the government to await my arrival into the House, given the importance of the Winton aspect of this bill, Mr Speaker. It has taken a long time to report back to this House, that is true, but we are a busy government with a large legislative agenda, and we wanted to take the time on this particular piece of legislation to ensure that consultation was robust and sufficient. As these changes are non-controversial and supportive of most communities, we can't take the risk to make changes that may have an impact on people adversely. So I did just want to touch on the Winton Racecourse and draw members' attentions to clause 56 to 58, which all provide community and independent input into the management of the Winton Racecourse in Southland. Under this change, the Minister of Conservation will be able to appoint up to 5 trustees at any one time for the racecourse, Mr Speaker, and to limit each appointment to a 3-year period. Currently, 3 trustees are appointed by the Minister of Conservation for life, and the responsibility for their replacement still lies with the Minister of Conservation. The Winton Racecourse, for those who aren't aware, is a 1,600-metre course, and it tends to favour horses who can race up to the pace. It is a very important aspect of the Southland community, Mr Speaker, and the fastest horse always wins on that course, Mr Speaker. So, just on behalf of my constituents, I'd like to thank the House for considering this piece of legislation. I hope all other members will support its passage through as well. Thank you.
Eugenie Sage.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. Thank you. I think the